Let's take where's that young man work with me yesterday? Come on out here, buddy. What I'll do is for those of you who were here yesterday, go ahead and get down. Everybody's teaching a lot of standing stuff, and I enjoy that too. But turn where I guess their camera can see you. That was what we got in trouble for yesterday. Okay, it's right there. Okay. Yesterday we covered, I tell people back in Raleigh, anybody can get on YouTube, and by tomorrow morning they'll know everything that I know. The only thing they won't know is how to get their ass chewed by Carl. They won't know how to do a lot of stuff that we had to do before practice. And the hold down that I taught you yesterday, this is a typical hold down that you see from the side, right, in the books and all the videos and stuff. Carl always taught you how to make stuff work when it ain't working, or you're not powerful enough. So we covered this thing about torquing the spine yesterday, where you come under the head here. See how that crooked spine at the head? But you can't hold a strong guy like Bob like this. Well, be honest with you, you can't hold a strong guy with Bob with two people on him. But you can't hold him here. So what we did is we learned to get this thing out of the way. And Carl preached triangles all the time. I got one in the hip or the lower rib, one right there. I'm not trying to hold him. He can pull his arm loose anytime he wants. But as long as he resists me, I got a triangle holding him, not my muscles right there. It's like a little board right there.
You want to turn the other way for the camera?
Which way?
180.
Okay. All right. So you got a little triangle holding him down. You got a little triangle holding him down right here. So they can't. Only way he can go is up, and you don't want him doing that because he's gonna reach over, get your belt, and roll you over. So the way you set this thing up is you use your shoulders and stuff to get that head over. Take this hand, drop it right in that armpit, just like this. He can tell you that changes the game, right? Automatically, right there. And you don't have to hold it. If you ain't got a gi on, you're in a MMA situation, you got him right here. You can go ahead and start pounding him if you want in MMA. But in this situation here, as soon as you lock that arm in there, look at that head. Everybody see that? That's not a good place to be. It's kind of like being hung with a rope. You know how the rope just hit you upside the head. And you always got to drop your chest. Like if he rolls on his side, this is the only safe place for him to go is towards me. So you want to shut that down. If he goes away from you, you love that, man. It's all part of the chess game because you're going to crawl on his back and choke him, right? But them shoulders, that's the height of his shoulders right there. So your chest has to get lower than his shoulders where it would come to. You're just anticipating it, but you want to be down low enough that your chest blocks you. Your feet can push against you. You go here, you get this arm right here, drop that in there. Now, that's part of the thing we taught yesterday. Now, if he turns to you, make your little fist here, roll it up under that shoulder blade. See? And he's tapping out, but I ain't using no submission move. And that's part of it. Okay. Now, he comes around here. He decides, oh, I don't like this, man. I know what he does. I've watched him. So he's going to roll the other way. All right, well, that's not really a good move because I'm going to let him go. Look at this. Elbow right there. The elbow drops in the kidneys. You can feel that right to the other side. Sir. Lower ribs. This kind of stuff Carl caught. He taught it called soften him up. If he slips his arm loose and gets it free, I'm going to let him go on over. But notice again, I use my shoulder to prop him up. And then you want to lock it here. Careful, I'll get into the next move. You're going to take this hand and shove that head down like this. Kind of blocks his view a little bit. Go ahead and roll on over a little bit. The other way. There you go. I'll try to keep the elbow out of it. Okay. All right, now, you all know Judo Gatami. Everybody's seen it. Coach Gracie made it famous. Look at that. That thing would stay on. Well, when you get this thing, when you lock this up, you want to get the crick of the elbow, lock it up flat against your body here. Keep your posture erect here. I just secured him pretty good right there. Now the arm only comes in two positions, bent and straight. Both of them's arm bars. Am I right, Zenick? I know you. That old rascal over there is treacherous. Okay, so if he wants to bend the arm, he says, oh, I see this coming, man. I'm not going to take this. I'll let him have it. As See what I mean? But if he says, oh no, I've seen him do this, I'm not going to do that because that's what he wants. He pulls it loose. Now he comes back out into this. Okay, so now you're going to take and put this foot under the hip, leave this one forward. What that does, that wedges the spine again right here. It don't wedge much. Nothing's permanent. It don't stay this way. It wedges it just enough. It takes away a little bit of his power. Keep him locked up here. And then looking up, you drive with your legs backwards. And you pull him back. He can tell you, I don't really have to do the arm bar. And that's what, I'm trying to get the microphone out. That's what Carl talking about. You got multiple options here. So it's really fun. You get this guy here. You can do, I always want to do this right here, the soft spots of the body. And you don't have to be nice. I mean, you do to your friends, but if this is an inmate, you go ahead and pop him. Bam! He probably done right there before you do anything else. Drop this one in here. Keep him back. Keep from his elbow down to his shoulder. Keep that up against your body here, and sit back with your legs. And then rip your chest apart and your shoulders. He can tell you. So if you want to play with that a little bit, there's a lot of guys that know what's going on, can walk around and help y'all out. Let's try it.